good evening, good afternoon. I am the Gentleman and this is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you're enjoying the content I produce here, please consider, if you feel that I've earned it, giving a like, subscribe and click on the alert button as well to see new videos. We try and do videos mostly every day. Work and real life get in the way, unfortunately, a little bit, but yeah, that's how things are. But you get at least 2 or 3 videos a week, along with a weekly Fortnite video that is scheduled, because I also enjoy playing Fortnite. There sometimes is a couple of other videos on the channel like Project Zomboid and stuff like this, but mainly we are 99% focused on the retro community, retro games. So as I say, if you're enjoying the content, please consider a like, subscribe. But without further ado, and without me wrestling on too much, let's get into this game. There's going to be a little bit of pause at the beginning before we kick it off, because it's got a pretty good intro and you probably want to sit back and have a look at it. But this is the adventures of Batman and Robin, played on the MiSTer FPGA system, recreating the Sega Mega Drive. So, back in the room with you, we are going to be playing a single player game for this, and we're going to have 2 run-throughs. We're going to play as Batman to start off with, and then we're going to play Robin for the second game. So you see both characters there, we're selecting Batman. Level 1, Happy Birthday to Me. So clearly the Joker's escaped and we've got to do something about it. So this is probably going to be a lot of henchmen, everything else at the beginning. I'm just messing about with the controls here, trying to figure out what does what to give myself a bit of a fighting chance, no pun intended, as I work through this level. But by God, I am loving what I've seen. The type of, and I think it's shell shaded, which is a word for it, the shell shaded graphics. I'm not going to try and pronounce that too many times. You know, look absolutely fabulous on this game. You know, controls are up, down, left and right I found so far, with a fight button and a couple of weapons that you can throw here as well. That skull I've collected seems to be like a smart bomb that manages to kill them all. But you know, this is actually very hard to play. I'm too busy admiring the graphics, you know, the buildings that we've got here, you know, with the platforms above that I haven't yet discovered how to get up onto, where the enemies land, you know, the wispy smoke that you have at the top, and just the overall quality of the graphics. Yeah, when I was playing this, it was hard to believe in my eyes that this was a Mega Drive game. You know, it just felt too good to be on a Mega Drive, too new to be on a Mega Drive. You know, what system I would have put this on, I honestly don't know, and I honestly couldn't tell you. But you know, the graphics are just absolutely brilliant on it. So, throwing my batarangs, or whatever they're called, at the enemies and knocking them down a little bit, being hit about here. You know, I said my gameplay skills are not the best, I've just lost a life there. But, you know, we're enjoying what we're doing, you know, trying to whoop the bad guys, and they seem to be coming more force with weapons that shoot me now as well. You know, if I was in Gotham City, I don't think I like this city. There's too many bad people here. And then the building goes up on me. It was, hey wow, yeah, that's a bit of a shock. But again, amazing, lovely looking graphics. And you know, I'm trying to fight these double-sized enemies that you've got here, and I'm just too busy looking at the fire billowing above me. The bank is clearly absolutely wrecked, which must be part of the Joker's plan. And I'm meant to be doing fighting, but I'm doing more time standing still, just throwing weapons and learning. Oh, I can throw them diagonally as well. The controls remind me very much so far of RoboCop from Data East in how you can shoot. This was the first version of it, the good version, the good arcade game. And I'm getting RoboCop vibes when I play this, but I'm more in awe at the pretty graphics I'm seeing. For a game that's on the Mega Drive, they just seem way above and beyond anything that I recall seeing before. So I collected some more life by that blue heart, slowly figuring out what I meant to do here in between getting my butt absolutely kicked. And I love the way there's an endless stream of enemies here. Again, RoboCop vibes, but you know what? Perhaps mixed in with the smallest dose of Double Dragon as well. This is a really fun game, regardless, and more pretty fire to look at as well. I'm not obsessed by things burning, but you know what? That fire is pretty good. So a pretty fun game that we're seeing. And look, I've managed to learn how to get on top of the next platform. So now I have something else to worry about, usually enemies below me. Yes, they were above me before, but I seem to handle that quite well, although I'm jumping about a bit like an idiot here before I lose my life and I have game over. So we said we were just going to play on a couple of credits. This looks like he's meant to be Mr. Freeze here. So we wait for the countdown to finish, and we're going to play again, and we're going to see what Robin looks like. Yes, it'll be the same level, the same, and look at this ending, Gotham City freezing over. This looks like it was inspired from the film with Arnold Schwarzenegger in. So let's go for Robin. Right, so carry on as we were before. Controls so far seem exactly the same to what we would expect. Not swarmed by enemies at the moment, so that's good. I do have the advantage that at the end of the last playthrough with the Batman, I have learned how to get on the higher levels. But this is a hell of a pretty looking game. And if I was a Mega Drive owner, back then, who owned this particular game, this would absolutely be getting played through time and time again. I'm only doing a couple of games on this, but the graphics, the sprites, the gameplay, it's hectic, it's busy, and obviously as a younger person playing it back then, I would have a lot more skills than what I have now. But this is fun, and that was interesting as well. I don't know whether that move was just for Robin, where you can hang from the platform and move yourself along, but it certainly seemed to be. So we'll see how that goes if I get much further into this level. So don't know what that flashing bat does there. It seems to perhaps have increased my energy when I picked up that bonus, but can't be certain. And I think the building to the right, Bank of Gotham City, is another one that explodes like it did on the first level beforehand. I'm sure that was the one that went pop. Wasted a bit of time at the top there trying to shoot downwards on them. I might be better on the ground, just practicing my skills there. And yeah, this certainly looks like it was the building, but I died, and that's game over. No, it's not. I had one more life, just as the building blew up. So I thought that was game over for me. So hanging there, watching it explode very prettily as more enemies. And look at that, I can kick them by hanging from the top platform as well. This is absolutely going to get more playthrough when this video is done. I will be coming back to this, and this is going to be marked as one of my favourite newfound games on the Mega Drive system. And if this is the quality of the work, the development studio that created this, I think I need to dig into them and see what else they've done, because hopefully this wasn't the pinnacle of their CV, but this is just a fantastic looking game regardless of my low quality gameplay here. but now it is game over.